Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Wednesday, November 6th, 2013. This is Texan TV News from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Sara Heard. In today's headlines, Delta Phi Epsilon hosts D for Dude pageant, Stephenville ISD Kindergarten Rodeo Day, Texas elections are held using new ID checks, Illinois legalizes same-sex marriages, Marvel Comics reintroduce Miss Marvel, entertainment news from the Associated Press Showbiz Minute, Seattle Mariners hired a new manager, and today's weather. In campus news, according to the Texan News Service, Delta Phi Epsilon is hosting D for Dude, an event in which two members from each fraternity compete in a beauty pageant. The event will be this Thursday in the Thompson Student Center Ballroom from 6 to 9 p.m. This is a fundraising event to raise money for cystic fibrosis research. In this pageant, there will be different categories ranging from formal wear, Texan wear, an interview, and a talent portion. In local news, the Texan News Service was at the Stephenville ISD Kindergarten Rodeo Day on Friday. The Stephenville ISD and the Tarleton State University came together for the annual Kindergarten Rodeo Day for pre-kindergarten and kindergarten students of Stephenville ISD at the Stephenville City Park. The event was held as a fundraiser for the Stephenville Parent-Teacher Organization. Kelly McGinn, principal of Central Elementary School, who was dressed as a rodeo clown for the event, said Rodeo Day is an annual event that has been going on for more than 10 years. It's a fundraiser event for the PTO. Each class donates items for a basket, and the baskets are auctioned off in a silent auction. McGinn said that the money raised from the silent auction will go towards beautification items to go along with the remodeling of the Central Elementary campus, including benches and playground equipment that wasn't included in the remodeling fund. McGinn said that about 400 pre-kindergartner and kindergarten students participated in the rodeo day. McGinn said that the kindergarten students put on a musical routine that they learned in physical education class, then participated in the rodeo day events, including a goat pull, a boot toss, dummy roping, stick horse barrel racing, and a petting zoo. Volunteers from the Tarleton State University and Animal Science Department and rodeo team helped with the event. Now for state, national, international, and entertainment and sports news from the Associated Press. In state news, Texans approved dedicating $2 billion to the state water plan yesterday, while Houston residents voted for their mayor and decided the fate of the Astrodome in the first statewide elections where officials checked voters' photo IDs. Early voting was nearly double what it was 2 years ago, prompting Republican officials to declare that concerns about the voter ID requirements were overblown. Despite those figures, only about 1 million out of the 13.4 million Texan voters were expected to cast their ballot. Voters overwhelmingly approved 9 proposed amendments to the Texas Constitution, including the water measure, an expansion of the reverse mortgages and tax credits for disabled veterans and the surviving spouses of veterans killed in the line of duty. Houston voters were deciding whether to turn the shuttered Astrodome into a convention center, residents of North Austin were voting to fill an empty Texas House seat, and residents of the Houston suburb of Katy were choosing whether to approve what would be the state's most extravagant high school football complex at a cost of $69 million. In national news, Illinois has become the 15th state nationwide to legalize same-sex marriage. A Chicago couple began planning their wedding they have wanted for more than 2 decades. After 4 months of tough lobbying in President Barack Obama's home state, Illinois lawmakers passed a measure that would legalize same-sex marriages. Same-sex couples will be able to tie the knot starting in June. This vote was a long and tiring road, which included a stalled stump earlier this year. Chicago Democrat Representative Greg Harris, the main sponsor, decided not to bring the bill for a vote in May, saying that he did not have enough support. However, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled to strike down a provision of the Federal Defense of Marriage Act. Harris says that we must change this law so that we are equal to all of our citizens. The debate lasted more than 2 hours. In international news, Marvel Comics is reintroducing Miss Marvel as a 16-year-old daughter of Pakistani immigrants who live in Jersey City, named Kamala Khan. The character is among the first series protagonists to be both a female and Muslim. Marvel is trying to expand, and with that they are reflecting a growing diversity among its readers, with writer Willow Wilson and artist Adrian Alfana and editor Sana Amenta say the series reflects Khan's vibrant but kinetic world, learning to deal with superpowers, family expectations, and adolescence. They want the character to be true to life and something relatable to young women. In entertainment news from the Associated Press, Showbiz Minute.
AP Showbiz Minute. Tilda Swinton had a happy 53rd birthday. She was honoured for her contribution to cinema. Guests at the film benefit at Manhattan's Museum of Modern Art included Ralph Fiennes, Jessica Biel, David Bowie, Karl Lagerfeld and Sofia Coppola. Swinton said it was her first birthday party since she was 9. Tom Cruise says he remains close to his daughter Suri despite his divorce and hectic film schedule. His comments were filed to support his defamation lawsuit over 2 tabloid stories which claimed he'd abandoned his daughter. Cruise said despite filming back-to-back movies in the second half of 2012, he spoke to Suri nearly every day and got frequent updates from her mum, Katie Holmes. Lady Gaga and her manager Troy Carter have split just days before the pop star releases her new album, Art Pop. A source confirms it's over creative differences. Carter signed Gaga in 2007. They've worked together ever since during her rise into an international pop star. This is Hilary Fox with AP Showbiz Minute.
In sports news, Lloyd McClendon was hired as manager of the Seattle Mariners yesterday, taking over the rebuilding job that Eric Wedge walked away from. Wedge quit at the end of the Mariners' 4th straight losing season, naming differences with the front office on how to move forward with improving the team. Wedge's 3-year contract expired after the season. McClendon was the manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates from 2001 to 2005, going 336 to 446 during the Pirates' 20-year stretch of losing seasons. Then McClendon coached the Detroit Tigers for 8 seasons, the last 7 as hitting coach. McClendon was one of 5 reported finalists for the manager job after Wedge's unexpected departure. McClendon was the only one of the group with previous major league managerial experience. McClendon is the 16th full-time manager in club history. He takes over a club that went 71-91 last year. He will be formally introduced by the team on Thursday. According to the Weather Channel, it will be mostly cloudy skies with a high of near 60 degrees today and a low of near 40s tonight. Texan TV News is a product of the Texan News Service. Find us on Facebook and Twitter and visit our website at texannews.net for all your latest news, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. I am Sara Heard from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.